The CDC has never done any study comparing one year to the next. They've never compared the full vaccine schedule to no vaccines or to partial. They just don't do that. We looked at every single patient born into my practice up to the point of that data set being closed. So we had 10 and a half years of data. It was published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health. And this was the largest real world patient data, vaxxed, unvaxxed.
So then, to be clear, what you decided to do was, okay, but I do have a large group of children in my practice that use the CDC schedule. So I have all of the evidence that they provided. And then I have the other ones in my practice that didn't use the CDC schedule. And I can compare the two schedules that way. Is that basically what you decided to do?
Well, close. So we were definitely looking at every single patient born in my practice. There was no cherry picking. There was no, we're going to exclude you for this or that. Every baby born was looked at, and we looked at every single office visit. We stratified them according to the number of vaccines they had. Okay. So basically we had over 500 who had zero vaccines, and then we had another 3,700 and some who had some. And what we found, Del, was actually even mind-boggling for myself. I mean, I had a sense, I've had a practice now for 14 years where parents get to decide. The one thing I am absolute on is informed consent. You, the parent, get to decide what gets injected into your baby, if anything. You should always insist on that, or else walk out of that doctor's office. But because we do informed consent, we had a growing number of patients. And what I was clearly seeing was these kids don't get sick. They don't get chronic conditions. Well, the data spoke for itself. And you're showing your viewers the graphs. Those orange lines are over time, over that 10 and a half years, the more vaccines you had, the worse you were for whether we looked at infections, ADD, ADHD, neurodevelopmental issues, eczema, allergies. It doesn't matter what we looked at, even just plain old anemia skyrockets in the when compared to the blue line, the unvaccinated. Wow. This data is so powerful that within 5 days of it being available online, they yanked my license. December 3rd, 2020, the Oregon Medical Board had an emergency meeting, suspended my license. I was supposedly a threat to public health.